They don't move, they don't breathe, and they never blink, but when you see them for the first time, your brain hesitates. Every surface reflects light like living skin. Every contour follows the rules of anatomy, and every detail feels intentional. Inside this factory, realism isn't accidental, it's engineered. What begins as clear liquid silicone is transformed, step by step, into a figure so convincing it challenges your perception of what's real. The process starts quietly, with materials that look harmless but demand absolute precision. Fresh silicone is beautiful but fragile, and at this stage, it shows no mercy. Cameras pick up flaws the human eye might ignore, which is why nothing here is rushed. The liquid that will become skin is carefully measured, mixed, and prepared under strict conditions. Large molds, some the size of a human torso, wait nearby, cleaned obsessively because even a single speck of dust can become a permanent defect. Before any skin exists, the body's internal structure is built. A metal skeleton is assembled with joints placed not just for movement, but for balance and realism. The hips, shoulders, and neck must align perfectly, because even a tiny error will affect posture later. Every joint is tested before skin is added, ensuring smooth motion and stability. Padding is added where the silicone will bend the most, reducing wear and protecting the surface over time. Only frames that pass every inspection move forward. Once the internal structure is approved, attention returns to the molds. Vent channels are checked so trapped air can escape. Alignment pins lock everything into position, and a release layer is applied to prevent tearing during removal. Pressure must be balanced carefully. Too much creates flashing, too little leaves voids. This is where preparation determines success long before the pour begins. Mixing the silicone is treated like chemistry, not craftsmanship. The base material and curing agent are measured exactly, down to the gram. Pigments are added not to create simple color, but to build undertones, reds, yellows, and subtle shades that mimic the depth of real skin. Mixing is slow and gentle to avoid introducing air, and once blended, the silicone is placed under vacuum. Bubbles expand, rise, and vanish, leaving behind a smooth, flawless material ready to pour. When pouring begins, everything slows down even more. A steady stream fills the mold while vents release trapped air. Gentle vibration helps the silicone flow into the smallest details, filling pores, creases, and contours. Some sections are poured in layers because real skin is never just one flat color. Fingertips, faces, and high-detail areas receive extra attention. And lighting is used constantly to reveal hidden flaws before it's too late. Curing is controlled with heat and time, never guessed. Test samples confirm progress, and consistency is monitored closely. Once cured, the parts are demolded carefully, while still warm and flexible. Pulling too fast can cause tearing, so gravity is respected at every moment. The first reveal instantly shows surface quality, and every piece is labeled to track its batch and process history. Cleanup is where realism is earned. Seams are trimmed with single, confident cuts. Edges are feathered until they disappear, and surfaces are buffed, so reflections behave like real skin. Symmetry is checked constantly under different lighting angles, because harsh light exposes everything. Small voids are repaired before they grow, and natural creases are preserved to avoid an artificial look. Bonding transforms separate sections into a single continuous body. Adhesive is applied carefully to much creates bumps to little causes failure. Alignment jigs hold everything in place while curing completes, with the goal of creating an uninterrupted skin that hides every transition. Once bonded, the skin and skeleton finally become one system. Assembly brings everything together. Limbs are fitted to the internal frame with controlled tension to prevent tearing while maintaining realistic posture. Lubrication reduces friction, surfaces are smoothed again, and alignment is checked one last time. This isn't fast production, it's patient construction. Then the process shifts from manufacturing to art. Hair is implanted one strand at a time by hand, thousands of repetitions creating natural density. Spacing and angles vary intentionally to mimic real growth. Color is added in translucent layers. Veins are suggested rather than painted, and texture is introduced to break perfect smoothness. Shine is controlled. so light behaves naturally instead of reflecting like plastic. The face receives the most attention of all. Microscopic adjustments change expression, and even a fraction of a millimeter can alter how the figure feels. Eyes are aligned first, because if the eyes don't feel alive, nothing else matters. Under harsh lighting, flaws have nowhere to hide, and corrections continue until the illusion holds up from every angle. In the final stage, every surface is inspected, every joint tested, and every detail checked before shipment. What started as clear liquid silicone now stands as a fully assembled humanoid figure still. Silent and unsettlingly realistic. It doesn't move. It doesn't breathe. But by the time it leaves the factory, your brain might still think it does.